that's how you need to be looking at it in terms of what a pip is and how it's valued. Now, we've just talked about every non-yen pair. Any pair that does not have JPY will be calculated like this and will be valuated like this with 4 decimal places. Now, what about yen pairs? Something very slight changes on any pair with the letter JPY attached to it. So let's do an example of that right now. If we look at the value right now of the dollar yen, which is USD JPY. The dollar yen currently has a value of 110.90. With this being the case, and on only pairs with JPY attached to them, we go 2 decimal places instead of 4. What do I mean by that? Let's actually draw the graph right now so that we can make this as easy as possible. We have 110.90. Okay, if we draw our same graph, this is what it looks like now. Now, our 1 decimal place, we see our decimal right there. We go 1, 2. On the second decimal place is 1 pip. So this is our ones. What does that mean for the 9 in this specific case? That means the 9 is going to be our tens and the 0 is going to be our 100s. Okay? So with this in place, let's go ahead and ask ourselves a very familiar question for this video, which is, if this market moved from 110.90 to 110.96, how many pips did it go up? If the market moved this amount, how many pips is that this market just rose? Well, if we look at the ones, it goes from 0 to 6. Therefore, this market would have risen or rose, not sure which one to use there, by 6 pips. Let me turn this on silent, sorry guys. Okay, so now let's go over a couple of other examples. So instead of us rising by 6 pips, I want you to tell me how much we are rising in this case. Let's go with 112.90. If price of the dollar yen goes from 110.90 to 112.90, then how much has that value risen? How much has the price went up? This, my friends, would be 200 pips, because this column that was 0 is the hundreds column. So this would be a plus 200 on the. Now, to make sure that you understand yen pairs as well as you do every other currency pair, I'm going to go over one more yen pair that doesn't have the dollar in it, just a completely different pair, to make sure you're completely comprehending how to read pips. Let's go ahead and do that right now. And again, in this section, I'll be asking a lot of questions, and I want you to try to answer them at home so that you get a better grasp of this before I answer them here, even if you have to pause the video. So let's go. All right, wow, that's pretty good. Let's go into another yen pair. Let's try out the pound yen. So GBP, JPY, and the value of this currency pair right now, if I find it on the chart, and I'll show you a screenshot of it somewhere, the value of the pound yen is 130.70. As you'll notice, because this pair has JPY in it, we only move 2 decimals from the decimal, right? So if we have 130.70, then decimal 1 would count as how many pips? This is our tenth, remember? And then this, our second decimal, right? This is decimal 2, is going to be 1 pip. So if this market and this are 0 on the 130,